Pre-reading questions. 1. Have you made something from instructions? What? 2. Think of 3 people who give you instructions. 3. What things do they tell you to do? 4. Do you give instructions to anyone? Who? 5. What do you tell the person to do?
Brilliantly healthy beef burgers. Try making these healthy burgers from these delicious, fresh ingredients. Ben's brilliantly healthy beef burgers. A little olive oil, 1 medium onion, finely chopped. 2 garlic cloves, crushed, 450 g best minced beef. 3 tablespoons chopped fresh parsley or 3 teaspoons chopped thyme. 1 small egg, beaten, 1 teaspoon tomato sauce. Salt and freshly ground black pepper. Method. 1. Heat the oil in a pan, add the onion, garlic and some salt and fry gently until soft. 2. Take off the heat and put aside to cool. 3. Put the mince into a bowl and add the fresh parsley or thyme, egg, tomato sauce, a little salt and pepper, and the fried onion and garlic. 4. Mix the ingredients well with a fork. 5. Form the mixture into 4 burgers and refrigerate for 5 minutes. 6. Meanwhile, prepare the rolls, salad filling, tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. 7. Preheat a frying pan and brush the burgers with a little oil. 8. Cook the burgers for 3 minutes on each side. Repeat until they are cooked. 9. Leave the burgers for 1 minute. 10. Put the burgers in the rolls with your salad and favorite sauces. Serve the burgers with 4 soft rolls, tomato, lettuce, tomato ketchup, garlic mayonnaise. Bella's brilliantly healthy beef burgers. First you cook some onion and garlic with a bit of salt in a pan. With a little oil. You don't need much salt, but remember to heat the oil before you start to cook. Carry on cooking until it is soft. Then stop cooking and let it cool down. Add an egg, tomato ketchup, salt and pepper to some minced beef. You can put them all in a bowl and also put in the onion and garlic mixture that you've just cooked. You need 4s0 g of minced beef. If you add fresh herbs, the beef burgers taste better, so I always do that. Mix everything up in the bowl. You can use a fork to mix everything up, or you could use a spoon. To make 4 beef burgers, you need to divide the mixture into 4 parts, then use your hands to make 4 beef burgers, put them in the fridge. Cut the rolls and get out your salad, tomato sauce and garlic mayonnaise. Now you can start cooking the beef burgers. Remember to heat the pan first. Before you cook them, brush some oil on them. Cook them on one side for 3 minutes, then turn them over and cook them on the other side for 3 minutes. Then do it again. If the burger is thin, it takes less time to cook. If it is thick, it takes more time to cook. Put the burgers in the rolls with some salad and the sauces, but leave them for a minute first. Answer the questions. Note short answers. A Ben's recipe. 1. How does Ben show his ingredients? 2. How many steps are there in his method? 3. How much tomato sauce do you need? 4. How long do you put the burgers in the fridge for? 5. Why do you put them in the fridge? 6. How long do you leave the burgers for? B. Bella's recipe. 1. How does Bella show her ingredients? 2. What must you do with the oil before you start to cook? 3. How much minced beef do you need? 4. Why does Bella add fresh herbs? 5. What does Bella not like a lot of? 6. How many burgers do you make? Think about the answers to these questions. Discuss your ideas. 1. What are the two main differences between Ben's recipe and Bella's recipe? 2. Did you notice any other differences between the recipes? 3. Which recipe is easier to follow? Why? 4. Are Ben's tips helpful? Why? Why not? 5. Are Bella's tips helpful? Why? Why not? Your views. 1. Have you ever cooked anything? What? 2. Have you ever followed a recipe? 3. Do you like burgers? Does the recipe for brilliant beef burgers sound good? 4. Would you choose to cook burgers? Which recipe would you follow? 5. If you don't like burgers, what other recipe would you choose? Listen and read. Laura, the shopping center's very crowded today. Ross, it's a popular place. There are always a lot of people. Holly, how can we draw a plan? It's very complicated. Any ideas? Jack, there's a map on the wall over there. Can't we copy that? Laura, I'm going to take lots of photos of the shops. Jack, some of the window displays are fantastic. Look at that sports shop. Holly, the jewelers is beautiful. There are so many pretty, sparkly things. Laura, and they cost so much money. Don't look. You can't afford them. Ross, we mustn't forget the cafe on the top floor. Laura, how do we get up there? Is there a lift? Holly, we can walk up the stairs or take the escalator. Ross, I want to interview some shoppers and find out what they think of the shopping center. Jack, there are a few kids on that bench over there. Why don't you start with them? Laura, I think we should split up. We've only got a little time. Jack, good thinking. Ross and I can interview some shoppers. Holly, and Laura and I can go upstairs to the cafe. Answer these questions. 1. Why are Holly, Laura, Ross and Jack at the shopping center? 2. Are there a lot of shoppers there or only a few? 3. How many photos is Laura going to take? 4. Are all the window displays fantastic? 5. Why is the jeweler's shop window beautiful? 6. Why can't Holly afford the jewelry? 7. Are there lots of kids on the bench? Why do they split up?
Important vocabulary. Beat. Beef burgers. Bench. Ben. Bowl. Brilliantly. Brush. Burgers. Can't afford. Chop. Cloves. Complicated. Cooking. Crowded. Lettuce. Lift. Mayonnaise. Meanwhile. Medium. Method. Mince. Mix. Mixture. Oil. Olive. Onion. Pan. Parsley. Crush. Culture. Delicious. Displays. Divide. Escalator. Fall apart. Filling. Finely. Fork. Form. Fresh. Freshly. Fridge. Fry. Pepper. Person. Proceed. Predict. Preheat. prepare, preview, put aside, refrigerate, rolls, salt, sauce, sculpture, serve, shoppers, frying, furniture, future, garlic, gently, get out, ground, healthy, herb, ingredients, instructions, ketchup, side, soft, sparkly, split up, spoon, stairs, thick, thin, time, tomato, upstairs, update,